Welcome back to another instructional video of Springfield Leather Company. This is Ryan, and today we're going to be building our satchel bag kit. These are a really fun, really simple bag. All you're going to need is some way to sew it. Today we're using a class 26 just because it'll be a little quicker to watch. A hammer to set some rivets, some basting tape or glue, and a ruler or square, and some wing dividers help too, but we'll be fine without them today. So let's go ahead and open up the kit and see what we've got. So once we get the box open, we've got our instructions here. Really simple, quick 2 pages. And in this cool paper, we've got the rest of the kit. So we'll take a look here. We've got our main body piece. It has these long side flaps. Gonna have all of our straps for both the shoulder strap, your D-rings, and your belt closure. And we've got our lid flap and a pile of hardware here to make the bag. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we need to do is start taping up the sides of the bag so we can sew it into a bag shape. The instructions talk about doing a rolled edge, which you can do as well. I personally just like making this quick and simple with that raw top edge. Since this bag is sewn inside out, we need to tape the leather face to face. I'm just using some 1/8 inch basting tape. Lay it down really quick. I'm just going to lay that out on all 4 sides of my main body. Alright, now that we're taped down, we just need to peel that backer off and start sticking the bag together. With that paper peeled off and our tape open there, just start by joining the top corners together of your side flap and your main body panel. And just press that together all the way along that seam. Okay, now that we've got our sides all taped up, we're going to hop over to the sewing machine here and get it stitched together. Alright, so we've got the bag sides all sewn up. You can see we've got a nice little structured bag, and it's time to go ahead and flip it right side out. So the easiest way to do this is get one hand inside the bag, and then just start pushing in on these corners here. To get those flipped inside a little bit, you can grab that corner and start to just pull the bag through. Alright, we've got our bag right side out and ready to go. Next thing you want to do is go ahead and assemble the lid. I've already got basting tape across the top of it here. And you'll grab 2 of these strips that come with your kit. There's going to be these 2 strips with the angled end and no turn back. So just flat strips with some adjustment holes. Just go ahead and thread that through the slots at the bottom of your bag. Pull them down to where they are flush with that tape. Now we need to tape this inside the bag. I'm going to just make myself a mark on my lid here of just 1/2 inch. So that way I know where to line it up with my bag body. And just using the nail of my finger to make a little divot there. Now I can line those up with the back panel of the bag and get it in place. Press it down good to get it to stick. And we're gonna hop back to our sewing machine and sew this piece on. If you did a rolled edge earlier, this is when you're gonna come in and sew around the entire bag at once to catch that rolled edge as well as the lid. Alright, now we're ready to move on to setting our hardware. The magnetic closures that come in with these kits are really simple, low-profile closures with a rivet back. So it's honestly easier to set them at the beginning of the project while your bag's still flat, but I usually wait until this point just because I always forget. Just need to thread the flat plate through, put its rivet cap on the post inside the bag. Alright, so if like me, you didn't put these in at the beginning, it's not too hard. This bag's a decent size, you can slip a tooling granite right in there. So we're still gonna have no trouble setting these. Alright, once we've got these down, I'm just gonna use a piece of leather here to protect the head of that. I take my hammer and just really lightly tap it in. Alright, so we got those set, no problem, no cracks. Set the main body of the bag aside. We're going to move over to our buckle straps. It is these smaller guys. So dig out your buckles, you'll have 3 identical buckles, so just grab 2 of them. Thread your buckle strap through, like any other center bar buckle. Then we're going to take the other half of our magnetic closure. Make sure we've got the buckle facing the right way to where the tongue goes up, and that closure face goes on the inside of your buckle strap. Just like before, thread it through, put on the cap, and then set it with a little piece of leather protecting that face. Alright, so now we're ready to start working on the shoulder strap for the bag. The shorter of the 2 straps we've got here is for your buckle side. So just like with the false buckles on the front of the bag, thread this through, make sure the buckle is facing the right direction. Alright, now we're going to grab our long strap. This is your primary shoulder strap. So on this one, go ahead, same story, at the end with 2 holes, thread a rectangle ring on, and set your rivet. Alright, we're ready to move on to the final step of our bag here. We've got our rectangle rings attached to our straps. We're ready to use these connectors to attach them to the bag itself. Thread them through the end of your strap, and then fold it over the edge of the bag. And just like before, thread a rivet through. Now we're just going to do the same thing on the other side with the buckle strap. Folks, here we are at the end of this bag. All we've got to do, grab your buckle and your closure strap, set your buckle in place, and now it looks like you've got a strap adjustment closure without having to mess with undoing a belt buckle every time. Once you've got those straps threaded, thread your shoulder strap through, and you are ready to go with a finished satchel bag right out of your kit. Good luck and happy crafting!
Well, he uses his knife. I use mine once every 3 months.
Bevel these edges so I can get a nice burnish on this.
And it will be fantastic. So I guarantee it.